everyone, this is Tina with Overall Adventures. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to show you guys my current journal setup, which is a combination of NaNoWriMo and journaling, which I will explain. And then the second part of the video, I'm going to show you guys the other notebooks that I use just on a daily basis so you can kind of see what I carry around with me. So to start, we'll jump right into here. This is my new Chic Sparrow Traveler's Notebook in size B6. This color is Daisy. This is my lovely new fountain pen that I feel like I'm finally getting. It is actually working for me as a lefty. It's not too heavy. It's really flows smooth, so I'm getting the hang of it. I'm really getting the hang of it. You'll see I kind of go back and forth in this journal. The journal opens to my first NaNoWriMo book. And just on the inside here, I just have some spare love letters that are always ready to go. I have this pocket. And these are actually Post-its from Yobi. I never know how to say that, but they're so cute. This is just a clear card with some washi on it for my friend Bree, A Documented Journey. A little sticker saying I voted. So I just like to keep little scrappy things up here. This is my first traveler's notebook. I am still getting the hang of it. I'm not using it, quote unquote, properly, which I know, but I'm learning. And I'm really liking it so far. I got, for those of you guys who are wondering, this is a used Chic Sparrow. Makes me feel a little bit better about buying leather. Yeah, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I want to move on to these notebooks. These notebooks are by Baron Fig. They come in a 3-pack of inserts. I absolutely adore them. And let me tell you why. The paper quality is fantastic. They're a little tall for the B6 size, but I love the paper. So let me just jump in. This cover is almost the texture of watercolor paper. And here I just sprinkled ink actually from my fountain pen on the paper page just because I liked how it looked. I got this little sticker. It came with my used Chic Sparrow. When you open up here, I just use one of those Post-its and it just has my business email, overalladventures@gmail.com. And here again, I played actually with the ink. So right now I'm using, for my fountain pen, I'm using this Cross Blue Black ink. I'm loving it. So I use it to fill my fountain pen, but I also have been using it almost as a watercolor. I'm not sure if that's okay, probably not, but basically I've been wetting the page and then just dropping little bits of the ink on the page, and I just love how it came out. It says Love Poems 2017. So I'm kind of rebelling this year and for NaNoWriMo, and I've done love poems and my journal kind of combined. So you'll see. So here's my index. I have rules for NaNoWriMo, which are have fun, write from the heart, make mistakes, experiment, don't judge your work, and break the rules. Classic. I love it. And then from here, you'll see this is just, so today is November 17th when I'm filming. So I actually have completed my first insert. What I want to show you guys is what I've been doing here is I write like a normal journal entry, but then I also kind of strew in poetry. And when I write poetry, I end up going back and highlighting my poetry that I like. And then at the end of the month, I will pull out the poetry and put it into a different notebook. So as you can see, I have a good amount of poetry. I tallied it up actually last night, a couple nights ago, and I have about 38 poems. I'm really surprised because I didn't think I had that much. And then this is my second nano. So by the end of the month, I will finish this guy as well. So again, Overall Adventures. This is just a piece of ephemera from, again, Bree, A Documented Journey. She's hooking me up this month. Again, this is experimenting with the cross ink, and I will fill in this index at the end. Same rules as before. This is just my entry from yesterday, and I didn't get to go through and highlight. So by the end of the month, I will have, both books full. Another thing to note is that I do label the page numbers so that I can go back and find the poems that I like. I just want to show you guys, I've been using the Zebra midliners for highlighting, specifically this gray. This gray is totally my favorite. And you can see I have ink on my hands. So basically I write and then a couple days later I'll go back in and highlight with the gray. And I just think it looks like really nice and subtle on the eyes. So that's basically how I'm using my traveler's notebook right now. And I'm just loving it. I of course got a little bit of ink on it last night. I'm still learning with this fountain pen. It's been quite a journey. So now some of you guys asked to see what other notebooks do I carry around with me on a daily basis. And this is like a little bit absurd, which is part of the reason why I'm slowly transitioning to a traveler's notebook, because this is too many notebooks. This is my bullet journal. I absolutely adore her. Leuchtturm A5.grim. Here's just like a sample of what my week looks like. Things are pretty crazy in my life. So this is really key. I don't know if I'm ever going to switch my planning stuff into a traveler's notebook. I really love the Leuchtturms. So I carry around this with me wherever I go. So this is my dream journal. It's actually just a really cheap Piccadilly. I just leave it open to a blank page on my nightstand, and this is just where I capture my dreams every morning, if I have them, if I can remember them. So that's this guy. And then this is just a Rhodia. I am not a huge fan actually of the Rhodia, but it's really scrappy. It's like where I put my scrappy brain dump ideas before they go into my bullet journal. I don't usually carry this with me. It's more of just like a scrap notes journal. And then last but not least, this is my YouTube planning book. This is Clementine paper ink. I really like the quality here. It's like a very yellow. It's very yellow, it's huge, and this is where I do my big YouTube planning for you guys. And this usually comes with me everywhere. So as you can see, it's not exactly the most efficient thing in the world to carry so many notebooks all the time. So I'm hoping that the transition into a traveler's notebook will simplify things a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tina with Overall Adventures. Please let me know in the comments below what you think of my current journal setup and how I can use the traveler's notebook to maybe condense all of these a little bit. So if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. Sending you lots of love and creative fire. Peace.